Hey guys, today we're going to be learning about the third king the second king of Greater Iraq, which was aka Hooshang. He was the commander of Iran in fight with Ahrimans, and he killed Ahriman and took revenge for his father, Siamak. He was the second king of fairness and justice, and after his grandfather Tahmoures. Um, he was the king of 7 countries for around 40 years, and for three thousand, um, more than 3,000 years ago, also known as the Peshadarian dynasty, the which is a mytholo- um, mythical line of kings featured in Zoroastrian belief and Persian mythology. Um, Now we're going to be talking about the discovery of a fire. So we all heard that Iran created everything, they started farming and everything, but now we gotta look at some proof. So here's a discovery of a fire that Hooshang had. So one day, Hooshang and his group saw a big black snake in a field. He threw a rock to this at the snake, and the rock hit another snake. The rock hit another rock and made a spark. Also, it did not hit the snake. Um, by the way, the rock was flintstone, and that's how they discovered. He was like, oh, so that means if Flintstone scratches with Flintstone, it can make a spark, and that's how it can make fire. So to this day, they made a big fire and celebrate it every year. It's called Sadeh. It's called Sadeh ceremony. And as you can see, here's like an example of the fire that they made. Anyway, here are some other discoveries that they made because of the fire. They started mining iron from mountains because you get you get you get the iron out of mountains, but then you gotta like burn it so that like it becomes iron because over there it's just raw iron. And yeah, and another thing was manufacturing of iron made products. Obviously, they needed the iron and then they made the products. And by the way, all these things needed fire to be really for any of them to be done. Um, and it also led to water systems using rivers and groundwater. Um, well, that's separate, but you know, um, they needed expansion of they had expansion of agricultural system and farming all over the greater Iran. They started cooking bread. They started breeding cows, sheep, and donkey and using them in farming. They also used they also started using otter and squirrel skin for clothing. It's sad but true. Well, it's a myth. And then this is the third king of Shahnameh. His name is Tahmoures. Tahmoures. Um, he was the third king of Shahnameh, He was the son of Hooshang, and he was the king for 30 years. There was more improvement during his kingship, and he like, for example, they started using sheep's wool to make thread. They started using threads to make expensive clothes and carpets, and they started taming birds such as falcons and eagles for hunting. And they started breeding chickens and roosters, started breeding horses. Technically, um, Tahmoures fought with all Ahrimans and made them obey. Um, he he beat them with heavy mace. Uh, um, in Farsi, it's Shenanat Bekoban Bekoban Be Gorze Ger- Ga- Geran. This is also the closest translation to he beat them with a heavy mace. Um, yeah. So then next up in the next video, we're gonna be learning about Jamshid, the fourth king of Shahnameh. He was the son of Tahmoures, and by the way, all the kings of Shahnameh believed in good thought, good word, and good deed. The the way in the world is just one, and that way is truth. Also, you can see right here, I'm not sure if you can, but if you zoom in on that, it says good deeds, good thoughts, good words. The way in the world is just one, and that is truth. The end. Thanks for watching. Stay free and brave. Until next time. Bye.